Yeah, I registered on that. So.
Most people know me. I don't have one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or make sure I have my list.
No.
Somewhere here.
Did he register too?
This might get ugly for a minute. Is that okay? Everybody hear me? Okay. Most everybody knows me from because of my company T-Works. We do a lot of skinning, and I typically do skinning sessions when I speak at different DNN events. And this is a little bit different because today I'm going to be going through building a few pages and focusing more on a few of the core modules that a lot of people kind of overlook because they think that there's only so far they can get with them. But I'm going to show you just a few techniques, nothing earth-shattering, but a few techniques that are going to allow you to kind of do more with the announcement module and FAQ module, the text module, and a couple of other things. And I've got a lot to cover, so I'm going to get right into it. So the first thing we're going to do is I've already logged in, as you can see, and we're going to change the look and feel of this site first of all by changing the skins. We're going to assume that I've already installed the skins and whatnot, so we're going to apply them to the pages first. And I'm going to go into admin site settings to do that, of course. I'm going to expand the appearance section here. And first of all, I'm going to go get the logo I want to be displayed on the skins. And then I'm going to change the skins down here with the ones that I actually need for this demo. This is big blue title. Admin skin, and I'm going to select the, if I go fast on anything here, just somebody stop me, and if you have a question, just slow me down. Big gray title, okay? So all I've done is I've gone to admin site settings, I've selected the logo that's going to be displayed on the skin, and the actual default skins that are going to be loaded and default containers. I'm going to go down here and click Update. Okay, and here's our kind of new look and feel. A little bit better than the DNN blue, I think. I'm going to go to the home page first of all. I'm going to change this to a different skin that has another content pane in it that I want for the home page specifically. HP right here, update. Okay, so I just changed the skin, which added another header pane here across the middle. So the first thing we're going to do is add a few pages by going to Add. And About MBR is going to be the first one. MBR is just a fictitious company that we're going to be building a few pages for. I'm just going to title the page, and I'm going to make sure all users can see this page, and I'm going to click Update. So we have our About MBR page, and I'm going to I'm going to stop right there. Let's go back to the home page, and let's get some content on this page. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a text module, actually the media module, in the header pane. So I want to put a nice looking image in the header there. And we're going to select the header pane here, and we're just going to call this header, and click Add. And then I'm going to go in the settings of the container. I'm going to actually change the container that's being displayed there. I actually want it to be hidden. First of all, I'm going to change to the no padding container, and I'm going to say, you know what, no visibility, no print, and don't even display this. For some reason, when depending on the padding that you've created with your container, and a lot of times people do create a blank, for lack of a better term, a blank container with no padding to serve for images, so they have no gaps and spaces around a specific area in their content pane. And I'm just doing the same thing here, but for some reason my no padding container gives me a little extra padding when I don't want it, so I'm just going to say don't display this container, and it works just fine. Okay, so I'll apply the container. Now I'm going to go in the media module in the edit media options and select the image I want to be displayed here in the header, which is the header.jpg. I'm going to just give it an alt name. And I'm not going to link this to anything right now. I'm just going to click Update. And you can see a nice looking header. It's just all one JPEG. It might look like a little more, but it's just for lack of a better, it's just one JPEG for this purpose. But you can see it does add a lot to the header and make some nice graphics for the home page. So I'm going to go back into edit mode, and let's add another module, which is the text module in the content pane. And this one is going to be titled, and I'm cheating here a lot. I'm going to be copying and pasting lots, so I have to type. I hate typing when I don't have to. Let's go here. Let's go here. The title in of the text module. And we're going to add it to the content pane. Just click add. And first thing I want to do, is change one setting in this container. How many of you like the visibility option here on containers? A lot of people use that function. Yeah, I saw a couple of hands. That's about it, and that's kind of what I expected. We usually eliminate those on our containers, but there's still a few clients that want those, and when they don't have it, they're like, "Where is it?" So we include it. So every time, unfortunately, you need to go in and kind of disable the visibility by going to page settings and then coming down here and just unchecking visibility. I'll uncheck the print function as well. Okay, so here's our container, and the default container is I got to change that too. I forgot. Let me go back into page settings, back into the container, and make this the bigger blue title. Okay, so that looks a little bit better. And let me go get some content here to paste in here. And this is the block right here I want. And I'm going to go into edit text, which actually opens the text module. And I'm going to go to the source view, and I'm going to paste my HTML in here. And I'm going to click source again so you can see the preview mode. Now, the first thing I want you to see is that there's really no styles applied here. This is just, if you look at the source, there are no H1 tags, there are no custom CSS styles applied. This is just all down and dirty paragraph and A-link refs from the skin CSS that are defaulting from the skin CSS for links in normal style. So if you want to change this, you can go up here to this line. If we want to put an H1, so you know what? Put an H1 to this line here, right here. Okay, so I guess it's doing it. Did it do it? No. Over here. Let me, I'm going to cancel and go back to it. Okay. Try this again. Oh, I need power. Wow. Sorry, I need to plug in. 1 second. So it's actually working now. What I wanted to show you was, this is supposed to show you a defaulted view of the editor. Like this, yes. Refresh. Now let me do this. That's what I wanted you to see. Okay. So without applying any customizations to the editor in regards to how content is displayed within the editor, you're going to get these default styles, right, that are pulled from the actual, I believe it's the default CSS. And
so how did you get those other?
I'm sorry?
I mean, how did you get those other?
I'll show you. What my next point was, well, you can have the content in the editor look exactly like the content on your site, instead of having to click update to see that first. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click update just to get this text box to take this stuff. So let me go back into edit text, and you can see there, this is what the actual styles, when they're placed on the page, with the custom styles that I've included in the HTML, actually looks like on the page. But as many of you know, when you go into the text editor, sometimes you don't get that at all. And it's actually very easy to change. If you go into the custom editor options down here, and then you expand the editor area CSS, and in this case, I'm going to leave it for the instance, but I'm going to select, instead of static mode, if I select dynamic mode, and then click apply down here, it's going to pick up on the skin CSS. And when I refresh down here, refresh the editor, you should see the styles that are now linked to the skin CSS. So now you can work in actual preview mode in your text editor in the actual styles that